Hello, sweeties. This is the third video in the open mirroring series where I'm going to set up Excel mirroring. So what we have is the first video, which is just the introduction. Second video, we create a mirror database. And then the third video, I'm going to show you how to set up some permissions. This is where it gets a little bit more technical. So what we want to do is we will need some sort of application to push changes to the mirror database. So this is the bit that we need to do as users who want to do it. So I can upload files to this landing zone, and that's great that I can do it, but actually, is it that great? That's just me. So I need to give permission to some user or some sort of an account that a service or program can run under independently of me, that will then be used to upload the change files to this database mirror. So let's go. So simply we come into the workspace, and I say I'm going to do it this way because it's just simpler. This might not be the best way for you, so just some caveats there. Don't do what I'm doing, but use it as an idea. So manage access, so I can say anyone can now have access to it. So these could be any user in my organization, which is great. So I could add it there. So put in some names. So I've got a couple of demo users. They're individual users, but that's not so good because I want a service account or an SPN or an application in the Azure world. So the way that I create an account to do this is I come over to Azure Portal and I go into App Registrations. So I already have one that I've set up. You just hit New Registration and we'll give it a name, and we'll just call this YouTube. And I'm just going to hit Register. I'm just going to assume that this is kind of all good. I could click on here, tell me choose, but just for now, that's it. That's what I need to do. And then what I get is this application or client ID. I'm going to blur these out so you don't see them. So I need this, the application ID. That's important. And I need the tenant ID. And so I need that bit of information, the tenant ID, and I need one more bit of information. I need the secret. So if we come over here, so I'm going to use a password rather than a certificate. Create new. We'll call this my secret. Right, and then you have the actual value. That's the important bit, not the ID. So you need the value from here. So this is going to be blurred for you, but you need the value from here. So there's a little thing to click on and copy the clipboard. So you need that value, which is the secret. You need the directory ID and the application or client ID. And they're the three bits of information you need from there. And then when we jump across back to Fabric, I can actually come in here and I can say add. So there we go. And I can make that now a contributor. So I can now do some things. So that's simply how you do it. That's how I add an SPN to a workspace. That's it. So what we've done in the video is we've just created an application or SPN, and we've now given it access to the workspace. And then in the next video, when we set up the client application to get the changes from Excel, it's going to use that information to do the uploading into the landing zone. All right, great. See you next time. All right, love you. Bye.